Okay, what if I told you that a traditional sweet treat, something like a laddu, could actually be a form of daily medicine? Well, that's exactly what we're diving into today. This amazing idea that a simple, nutrient-packed snack can be a really powerful tool for our health. We're going to see how these small, consistent choices can have a huge impact on our well-being for years to come. So let's get into it.
So let's start with a really big question. Where do our biggest health problems actually begin? I mean, is it the day you get a diagnosis? Or when a symptom suddenly pops up? Or does it all start much, much earlier than that? This is the core idea we're going to unpack together.
And this quote, wow, it just gets right to the heart of it, doesn't it? These major health issues, they don't just appear out of thin air. They're usually the result of years and years of these tiny, almost invisible nutritional gaps that just add up over time. You know, it's kind of like a slow leak in a pipe. You don't even notice it until one day the whole basement is flooded.
But what if we could patch that leak before it ever becomes a full-blown flood? Well, that brings us to this incredible solution, the power of preventive nutrition. It's this idea that your own kitchen, not the pharmacy, can be your first and maybe your most important line of defense for your long-term health.
This right here really shows a fundamental shift in how we think about health. So often, we're focused on the reactive approach, right? The miracle cure, the pill that treats a problem after it's already a problem. But preventative nutrition is all about being proactive. It's about nourishing the plant from the roots up, consistently giving your body what it needs so the problem never even gets a chance to take hold.
Okay, so that's the big idea. But how does this all work in practice? I mean, what does it actually look like day to day? Let's move on and start connecting the dots from some really common health complaints to specific nutritional solutions. We're going to look at some very real, concrete examples.
All right, let's start with the problem that I think pretty much all of us can relate to. Screen-tired eyes. You know that gritty, burning feeling you get deep in the afternoon? We try taking breaks, we use special apps, but we often forget that our eyes, just like any other part of our body, need to be fed the right stuff to work properly.
And here's the nutritional fix all broken down. You know that dryness? That could be a sign you're low on vitamin E and zinc, which you can get from almonds and seeds to help with moisture. That cellular damage from all the screen glare? Well, pumpkin seeds are packed with antioxidants to help with repair. And the healthy fats you get from walnuts, they help protect the super delicate nerves in your eyes. See, it's not magic, it's just targeted nourishment.
Okay, let's talk about another common concern. It's so easy to blame stress for rising blood pressure. And yeah, stress is definitely a factor. But what if the issue underneath it all is also nutritional? What if your body is just running low on some really crucial minerals?
This shows just how simple foods can make a difference. That feeling of tension and tightness could be linked to low magnesium, which things like pumpkin and sunflower seeds are loaded with. The potassium from dates helps balance your fluids and pressure. And those healthy fats, they're absolutely key for keeping your blood vessels relaxed and flexible. It really is like making a small daily investment in calm circulation.
Now, let's pivot to a really, really critical health issue for so many people: blood sugar management. See, the problem with refined sugar isn't just the calories. It's that it literally trains your body to crave more and more of it, creating this vicious cycle of insulin spikes that can, over time, just lead to total system burnout.
I mean, this visual says it all, doesn't it? Refined sugar is a total roller coaster for your body. You get this sharp spike, followed by a sudden, awful crash that leaves you feeling tired and craving even more sugar. But when you combine the natural sweetness in something like dates with healthy fats and fiber from nuts, you get off that roller coaster. Instead, you're on this smooth, steady path of sustained energy. The difference is just profound.
Okay, so we've seen how this works for individual issues, but let's zoom out for a second and look at the bigger picture. What is the real long-term cost of ignoring these small daily choices we make? The math here is actually really simple, but it's also pretty stark. The cost of a daily, nutrient-dense snack is just a tiny fraction of the potential costs of chronic illness. And I'm not just talking about money, I'm talking about the emotional cost too. This isn't just an expense, it's a strategic investment in your future health and happiness.
And these are the true costs of waiting. It's that endless cycle of prescriptions that just manage symptoms but never fix the root cause. It's those terrifying middle-of-the-night emergency room visits. And it's the heavy, daily mental burden of managing a condition that maybe, just maybe, could have been avoided. These are the stakes we're really talking about.
So, after all that, where does this leave us? Well, it leaves us in a place of empowerment. It all boils down to one daily choice, and understanding the incredible power of consistency over that impossible goal of perfection.
Let's just pause on this definition for a moment, because this is the key takeaway from this whole explainer. Preventive nutrition. It's the practice of using daily nourishment to fill those small gaps before they become big, chronic problems. It's simple, it's proactive, and it's so powerful. And you know, this builds into something so much bigger than just physical health. It's like a domino effect. A healthy body is the foundation, right? That helps create a peaceful mind. And a peaceful mind is what allows us to go out and build a truly happy life. It all starts with nourishing our bodies.
And this might be the most important message of all. This is not about some radical, crazy diet overhaul. It's not about never eating something bad ever again. It's just about one small, positive, consistent choice repeated day after day after day. That is what builds real, lasting health.
So we'll leave you with this final thought. Every single small, mindful choice you make today is a gift. It's a gift to the person you're going to be tomorrow, next year, and decades from now. Your future self is counting on you. So what choice will you make today?